Hey guys, what's up? This is GaLm. Welcome to another update video. Today is August 22nd, at least in terms of me recording this, and we have a lot to talk about because my last update video was in June. It is now about to be the end of August, and so there's a bit of a time gap there, and I think my update video in June was before E3, but I'm not actually sure exactly. It could have been after E3, but I remember that I was supposed to talk about my thoughts on E3, and I never ended up doing it. I liked E3. We'll just, that will summarize that there, but we have a lot to talk about. We have games coming up. We have stuff that already came out that I wanted to do, but I'm just going to have to get to over the course of like September and October. And that's going to be like kind of the bulk of this. But before we get into that bulk, there are a couple of small things I want to talk about. I opened up a personal mailbox. So that's the first thing. That is kind of like a PO box. So if you want to send me stuff, go for it. It will be on the screen. It will be on the screen somewhere, and then it'll be in the description down below. So if you want to send me something, make sure you send it to that address and then to GaLm. If you send it to other addresses, or if you send it to a different name and then obviously a different address, it might not reach me. It might be just sent back. So make sure you send it to the address and GaLm, GaLm. And then if you want to send me stuff, that'll be nice. Do not send me food, although if you do send me food, that's still fine. I'm just not going to eat it. So I just don't recommend, like, I'm not going to eat the food. So if you still want to send me stuff knowing that I'm not going to eat the food, but I might show it off and be like, oh, wow, look at this, then that's fine. Especially because if you guys send me something that looks really unique and looks like it'll actually taste good, I might order it myself. Whether it's something from a different country, I'll like buy and like get it imported or something. That might be fine. I just can't fully trust, because I'm sure like 99% of people, they might just send something and there won't be anything bad, but it'll be like, there's always the chance that there could be one person. And so you gotta listen to your parents' advice, kids. If they say don't trust things from the internet, sometimes you gotta do that. And so I don't want to like be the test dummy and be the first fucking YouTuber who keels over and dies because I ate like poisoned fucking hot fries or some shit. So if you send me food, I'll show it off. Won't eat it. But if you send me other things, I'll show it off and hopefully really enjoy just kind of having those things, whether it's like random knickknacks or letters or whatever, go for it. I'm definitely going to try and do kind of either like a dedicated vlog for the whole thing for like the personal mailbox, or we'll just kind of like open stuff up for like update videos like this. So if you want to check it out, description down below, on the screen, and then that's really all I can talk about for that. Moving on, people have been asking me who my artist is for like my thumbnails and like my profile and stuff like that. So if you want, you can check her out. She is Too Damn to Give a Glam on Twitter. I'll have her link on the description below and the actual Twitter thing on the screen right now. And so she has commissions open as this moment. And so if you like her art and you want to have, you know, art for yourself or for friends or someone else, she's open for commission, and I'm hopefully going to continue being able to have her art or thumbnails going forward, because again, I really, really like it, and I've been enjoying kind of the change that it's made for the channel in general. It just looks really nice whenever I can be like, oh, look at this, and I look at the channel and I see all the thumbnails with all the different arts for those series. Although we might have a point where some series will just have like standard thumbnail art. So say I'm doing something that just came out and it's very spontaneous and she didn't have time to do like the art for it, or I didn't commission art for it. There might be some things that get repeated, like say the VR chat that has art that I'm probably going to reuse whenever I do Oculus Rift games. Which I definitely need to start doing my Oculus Rift stuff because I have the room set up for that. I'm also going to be starting to do couch co-op games a little bit more. I'm debating whether or not I'm going to do face cam for those. Obviously, if you're doing a couch co-op thing, it wouldn't be a bad idea to do face cam for it, but I guess you guys just have to let me know what you think down below, because I'm not fully sure. I'm kind of 50-50. I'll probably always end up recording the cameras anyways, but I don't know if I'll use it for my particular side. I know I have a lot of people who are like kind of purists and don't like face cams at all, but we're in a different era, and so I have to consider these kinds of things. There are a lot of changes that I'm considering making while still trying to do like my single player Let's Plays. There might be some stuff that I try to do on the side. Besides that, though, that's speculation for future GaLm. Besides that, though, moving on, it is the end of August. We are about to hit the gaming season. Between September and December, there's going to be a ton of games coming out. And then between January and April, there's going to be a ton of games coming out. And so we are in this we are going to be in this marathon of recording death for me. It is it is going to be crazy. And there are going to have to be some sacrifices somewhere, whether it's Fortnite or the recordings. Oh my God. I'm not fully sure what's going to end up happening because, whoo, boy, I'm behind. I'm very behind on some things. Obviously multiplayer stuff, but I don't really care too much if I'm behind on multiplayer because it's not like the video changes if I'm an update or two behind or like 5 updates. Oh well on that. It's still my perspective, still fun video. For single player stuff, obviously I'm playing a lot of games that are like years old, so that also doesn't really fully matter, but I want to get to games when they come out. And so that's what I'm going to be trying to do a lot of in this upcoming season, because there were a lot of times in the past where I'd jump on a game, I'd play it, and I'd post the entire Let's Play by the end of that week. Even if it was like 50 to 80 parts. And I want to do more of that. I still have to be a little bit like fucking reasonable about stuff, because it's better for me to like start a new game immediately, but have it go out slow enough that I can kind of keep up with things, rather than just full burn the entire Let's Play, because it's when I full burn an entire Let's Play faster than I can record that we end up in these kinds of periods where, God, I'm trying to record so I can post this part for today, and so I only record an hour, and then shit ended up happening, and it's a curse. But I'm going to try and play a lot of the games that are coming out. There's a lot of stuff coming out between September and December. Between things like the Destiny Forsaken DLC, I'm definitely going to be playing that. That's September 4th. We have Spider-Man PlayStation 4, definitely going to be playing that September 7th. We have Shadow of the Tomb Raider coming out on September 14th. And then in terms of stuff that came out recently, we have The Walking Dead final season. I'm going to be playing that. I was going to play that on launch day, but I have a bug where my saves aren't fucking working, so I can't import my old saves for The Walking Dead final season, and I'm not going to play it until I can figure out how to fix that issue, because maybe it's just me being a stickler. Maybe there will be absolutely nothing that matters for my smaller choices, but I don't want to risk that. I want to be able to go, hey, I made this small choice and this character lived, so they might live and show up in the final season. I don't want it to be like, oh, well, because we only chose the story creator stuff and you only got a chance to choose the major options, all these fucking people died. No, that would suck. And hopefully Telltale doesn't fucking do that. It'd be really fucking lazy if they legitimately just don't care about your choices from the past. But I'm going to do The Walking Dead final season. We have Life is Strange 2 coming out at the end of September, so I'm going to be doing Life is Strange Before the Storm and Life is Strange, or the Captain Spirit tie-in game, which is connected to Life is Strange 2. Monster Hunter World, that came out on PC. I'm hopefully going to play that. I ended up, like, I did, like, a good chunk of the main story for Monster Hunter World on PlayStation 4, and then I stopped just because of things going on at the time, and then I realized, oh, you know, it's going to come out on PC. I should probably just wait until that comes out and then start over from there. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm going to play through the entire thing at some point, level up a new character, and then hopefully we'll do a series on that, hopefully with friends or whatever. That's kind of on the board. We have We Happy Few. That's another thing I'm going to be trying to do. Yakuza 0. I was going to do that as like my next main in Let's Play, where I was going to do like 3 parts a day, but I've seen that the PC version is a little bit buggy, so I'm going to wait until that's actually patched. And then there are other like smaller things that came out, like updates like No Man's Sky Next. That came out. That was somewhat enjoyable, but I think I'm not fully sure if I'm going to commit to that, just because that seems like it's going to be like a pretty long-term thing that might not really be all too fun, but whatever. But there's just tons of shit. We have Red Faction Guerrilla, that got a remastered version. We have Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy, that's on PC now. We have other things from the Jurassic World update, or not the update, to the Jurassic World, like Jurassic Evolution or something game. That's where you're basically running a park. I want to do that too, but I don't know. I'm kind of balancing. I'm going to be trying to balance a whole lot of stuff, and I'm probably going to fail catastrophically at it. But that's kind of, those are a lot of the games that were there in the past that I'm trying to get to. And so over the course of September, I'm going to be trying to mix those up into the new games as well. And then in terms of like main big LPs, it's probably just gonna be those new games. There's also the Assassin's Creed series, but I think we're gonna do that kind of on the side. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the entire Assassin's Creed series before Assassin's Creed Odyssey comes out, because Odyssey comes out October 5th, and we have to do Rogue, Unity, Syndicate, and Origins before Odyssey comes out. And that's definitely somewhere between 100 to 180 hours of recording. I'll just do that over time. I think I'll probably stream those just so that way it can be a little bit more, I can knock out more at once. Because usually if I'm just doing private recordings, I take breaks way too often. And that's what's been going on with the Sly Cooper series, because I'll play like an hour and then be like, I'm kind of hungry, and I'll just stop. Or I'll play like 2 hours and then I'll just stop. But I need to be playing like 4 to 6 hours or 8 hours and just keep going. And so I'm definitely gonna be trying to finish the Sly Cooper series and Dead Cells sometime soon, because that's what those are the things that are going on right now. I want to finish those things and then we can move on to all those other stuff. But you can basically expect me to do as many of the AAA games coming out as possible over this upcoming season. It's gonna be a lot of mixing in the new games as soon as possible, as well as some older games that are related to new games coming up, because once we get past this season, we have stuff like Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out, so I want to do the entire Kingdom Hearts series. I did Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 in the past, but I want to replay them with remastered, being at like 1080p 60, or even, I think, maybe it can even do 4K 60, but I'm not fully sure on that. But I want to replay those and then play the ones that I never actually had a chance to play, because I've never played like the full game of Birth by Sleep. I've never played Dream Drop Distance. Unfortunately, some of the other games are just cutscenes, so I don't fully know what I'm going to do for those, because I have a 3DS. I could play the games that were on like the 3DS that didn't get fully ported over, but I also don't care that much about those side-off games. So maybe I'll just watch the cutscenes and then that'll just be that. But we have the Kingdom Hearts series. There's Ace Combat 7. I want to play a few of the Ace Combat games. At the very least, Ace Combat 0, because that's where I got my name from in terms of GaLm. And so I want to at least play that before Ace Combat 7 comes out. But I want to kind of also play maybe some of the other ones, because some of the story of Ace Combat 7 is tied into some of those other games, because I think it's that general like connected universe thing. What else is coming out around then that I need to replay other games for? Metro Exodus. I do want to replay Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light, because those are very old games, or not really old games, but I did Metro 2033 on like a different mic, and that's a lot of it. Like a lot of the old games that I did, I want to replay on a newer mic, because I feel bad when people go back to watch those Let's Plays and they're just like, oh yeah, here's this shitty like headset mic that sounds like I'm talking through a phone, or it's even worse than that, because phones nowadays have at least okay quality. So we're gonna be busy, and really it's just like October. We have Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Mega Man 11, Super Mario Party, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Battlefield 5. We have Red Dead Redemption 2. I might replay Red Dead Redemption 1, because it's been so long since I did that Let's Play. It's not even on this channel. It's on my old one. So I want to replay that. Don't go back and watch my Red Dead Redemption 1 LP. It's so bad. It's so old, and I'm so young when I play it. So I want to do it again. But it means I'm going to be all over the place in terms of recording. So we're going to be busy. I'm going to try and get to as many things as possible. There's so many things coming out between now and forever. That we're going to be busy, and I'm going to be trying to stream a lot of some of these things, not all of them, but I'm going to probably stream a lot of those bigger ones, those 30 to 40 hour or 50 hour games. I think I can stream those and I'll get a lot more done, just because I think I can generally like stream like 12 to 14 to 16 hours and then conk out, rather than just record like 4 hours and be done for the day or something. So that's relatively it. I don't want to get this video to be like 25 or 30 minutes. I could list off absolutely every single game coming out, and I know that some people are gonna be like, oh, what about this game? And it's like a fucking massive release. But generally, if it's a big AAA game, especially if it's a big AAA game that's related to games I've played in the past, like literally in that series, you can probably expect me to play it. Like Fallout 76. I've played Fallout 3, New Vegas, and Fallout 4. So I'm probably gonna do that. And I still need to finish the Fallout 4 DLCs. I still need to do the Witcher 3 DLCs and all those other games like Mass Effect Andromeda. But a lot of those I was going to try and do over the last few months, and it hasn't happened. And oh well, we'll get to them eventually. And I think we'll live if I don't finish the Mass Effect Andromeda LP in the next like few months, right? So we're going to do a lot. You guys can expect me to do a lot of Let's Plays coming up. And if I don't end up doing it, it's either going to happen eventually or it's not going to happen, because I don't want to play that game, and I'm not going to force myself to play a game I don't really want to. So right now, gonna finish Dead Cell, gonna finish Sly, gonna try and do a whole bunch of stuff. You can expect the Destiny 2 Forsaken stuff to come out pretty soon. Obviously, once the game has come out, we're gonna be streaming that. And then Spider-Man, that's definitely another big game. I do have a few days where I'm not going to be able to record next week because I'm going to either be gone from the house, just kind of in general, because I'll be out of town for like a few different days for a few different reasons. So I might not be able to like full surge get content as much as I want to, but bear with me. I want to get content for you guys. Trust me. And I want to make sure that this upcoming gaming season is just filled with videos. I want to, again, get that like 8 to 10 videos a day, maybe even more if I have the content for it. And that's going to rely on me actually recording pretty damn often. But you guys can, I'm going to try and get you guys stuff. Don't worry. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this update video. Again, I have a personal mailbox. If you want to send me stuff, in the description down below, you can check out the artist and then just kind of hold on. We're going to be trying to do as many things as possible. And I have no idea which ones we're going to be able to actually finish in the time span that I'm allotting for myself. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later.